into a completely dark room, like the one we're in right now, you can see what's in front of you. So you start moving slowly, hoping you don't trip over something. Your imagination starts filling in what you can see. That's what life can feel like without Jesus. On the outside, everything might look fine. You're smiling, you're working, you're showing up. But on the inside, you might feel confused. You might feel empty. There might be even fear. The Bible says in Genesis that in the very beginning, the earth was formless, empty, and covered in darkness. And then God said, "Let there be light." And just like that, everything changed. But what if I tell you that this moment isn't just about the creation, it's also about us? Before we know Christ, before we get to know Him, before we accept Him in our hearts, our lives might feel empty. We might feel confused. And we might be out there searching for meaning and purpose. And while searching, we might get lost. But then we meet Jesus, and everything in our life changes. Jesus says in John 8:12, "I am the light of this world. Whoever follows me will never walk in darkness, but will have the light of life." When we accept Jesus into our hearts, it's as if God speaks over us again, "Let there be light." And the darkness doesn't stand a chance. The fear that once controlled you, it starts losing power. The confusion, it's replaced with clarity. The emptiness, it's filled with purpose, because light changes everything. Light helps us see our next step. In Psalms 119, verse 105, says, "Your word is a lamp to my feet and light to my path." It might not always light the whole staircase, but it does light our next step. Light also helps things grow. When God's light fills your life, you start growing into the person you were created to be. Light brings joy, real joy, not a temporary kind the world gives, but the one that stays even when life gets hard. And here's the beautiful part. We're not meant to just receive the light, but also reflect it. Jesus says in Matthew 5:14, "You are the light of this world." Not because we're perfect, not because we have it all together, but because His light lives in us. So, when you share your story, when you choose forgiveness, when you choose to love even when it's hard, when you stay faithful in the middle of a battle, you shine. And in a world that feels very dark right now, and trust me, I know it is, the light matters more than ever. So, if you have already invited Jesus into your life, remember this: the light is already in you. So don't try to hide it. Don't try to dim it. Let it shine. God bless.